Hello and welcome back to the channel. So here we're going to have a look at some pliers, as they're called here, or side cutters, sprue cutters, whatever you want to call them, that I've been sent by a company called Stedi, which I believe is pronounced Stedi or Stedi, S-T-E-D-I. That's what the company is. So what we've got really are three different qualities, starting from basic running through to the high end. Now what I've got here that I'm going to show you, this is the packaging that these two come in, so it's like that and like that. Right, so what we've got here, we've got a spare spring for this one in this package. Oh sorry, no, it was like that. There we go. So these come with this kind of rubber guard, and they were in there. Then we go up a level and we've got the nice set here with a spare spring, and we've got like a fake leather type cover here, and they're very nice on their own. And then we've got the high end, which comes in a box like this, has actually a leather cover, and it all comes nicely packaged like this, in kind of like a hard cardboard case, with everything explained here on the back. So you've got English here. Not suitable for cutting metal parts, ABS resin, transparent parts and flow channels. Please do not use it for sheet cutting to avoid improper use. So obvious stuff, like the blade is showing you where the blade is. Now it's very nice presentation. I know it's bizarre, but I don't have any information regarding price or anything like that. So all I can say, I'll put a link down below to the website, and we'll have to sort of go from there. I'm not sure their availability as I speak in this video, but I will look up if they're on Amazon and that sort of thing, which I think they are. I will list that below. So we've got an actual proper leather case here, which has got sealed ends as well. Very nice. And that goes on in like so. We've also got a spare spring again, which is anodized, it looks like. And we've also got a, not that I can get it out, an Allen key as well. And this is used to tighten this nut in here, I believe. There. Which is your sort of biting point to stop it over cutting. You can see there that the Allen key is below, that there's a gap. So when you're at this point, you can then use your sort of nut there to hold off, so you're not over, it's not over closing and catching the blade. So let's have a look. We've got a bit of sprue here, and there you can see that's me getting the adjustment wrong. And once you've got that dialed in, so where it wasn't cutting there, once you've got it set up, it will cut perfectly every time. And then you can keep readjusting that if you need to tweak it. It just takes a little bit of kind of working out. And there's a bit, I've gone a bit too, tried to get too much of like 3 bits of sprue there. So there you go. As you can see, nice clean cuts. So the reason to have, I mean obviously I've been sent these, so I've got one of each, but the reason why it would be good to at least have one of these are for cutting larger bits of plastic. Now these are really more for taking bits off of the sprue. So if you want a nice clean cut, where we've got a door here, you can go right up where the sprue gate is. You can go in again, right down to the sprue gate, and then at this point where we've got one there, and go right in, and you can get a very clean cut. So you only got a smallest amount of cleanup. If you've got something and you want to be cutting like a bit of sprue off, that's where you use the heavier grade ones, and these will cut through that sprue no problem. And again, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. They're much more like side cutters, these. Bit more of a heavier kind of duty, and literally are a little bit heavier as well in weight wise. They're stronger and there's a bit more to them, and then these are somewhere in between. So you probably won't get the sort of as clean a cut. Yeah, it's nearly there. Overall, the quality is just it's as you would expect. It's a little bit cheaper. So this finish on the handle here, this is noticeably better to feel. This is a bit more kind of like tacky. It's not actually tacky, but if you know what I mean, it's like a soft, cheapish sort of rubber, whereas this feels much more polished. It feels like a proper piece of whatever that is. It's just a better quality rubber that's gone on there. But you know, it's the same old thing. You get what you pay for, and they're obviously more expensive as they go on up. So these might be an alternative to other well-known brands. Now, for clarity, and especially as they look very similar, I have used for the last 2 years these Stedi side cutters. I never really found them all that good, to be honest. I just wonder if they weren't quite a good batch when I got them. They seem to be overcutting and the blades out of sync. I can't undo anything here either, it's all too stiff. They don't cut, and I have damaged them now, so I was in need of an upgrade, and it was just so happened that these guys got in touch. And these, as far as I'm concerned, are better than my experience with the Stedi ones. Whether they're actually better than proper Stedi ones, I don't know. But like I said, the ones I've had have never been that good. I was never that impressed with them personally. These are very sharp and I've been using them for the last sort of 2 weeks, and very impressed with them. And again, I've got these two. That's what I'm using. I've given these to my partner because she does some stuff as well on the other bench, and she's been using these. Very happy with them. And I must make sure I put them back, which I've just done. So yeah, having a sort of heavy duty pair of side cutters and then a more finesse pair of side cutters, I found this very useful. So if it's something you would be interested in, I will put the link below for you to have a look. But the company is Stedi, S-T-E-D-I, and I'm sure they'll come up if you Google them. I think they're on Amazon, but again, like I said, I'll put some information below, and I think they're well worth checking out. So if that looks like something that's of interest, get on to Google, give them a search, and see what you think.